In this third video of the Rhythm series, we will be examining the concept of meter. When we look at this example of music, we notice that it looks actually very unorganized. By adding, however, in some vertical lines, that music then becomes much more organized, and we can see a pattern emerging. Those vertical lines are known as bar lines, and they come in a variety of styles. The most common bar lines would be the single standard bar line used to separate music, and then the double bar line, or the end bar line that we will normally see at the end of a section or song. These bar lines help us see the actual meter or time signature of this example. By dividing those 16 notes into 4 measures of 4, we now have a time signature of 4/4 time. What does a time signature mean? Well, those two numbers tell us two very important things. The top number tells me how many beats there will be in a measure. The bottom number is telling me what kind of note gets the beat value. While these two numbers may look like a fraction, please don't treat it like one and simplify it. Those two numbers need to stay as written. Meter, then, is the pattern of strong and weak beats. Remember that meter can also be known as the time signature. Those strong and weak beats, with the addition of bar lines, are then separated into what we call measures. To make it even clearer when the separation occurs, we will sometimes place something known as an accent at the beginning beat in every measure. When placed, that accent adds stress or strength to that specific note. You may notice that the accent symbol resembles a greater than sign that we often find in math class. That sign is a nice reminder that this note needs to be greater than the others. With the addition of that accent, we will then see patterns that help determine the meter. For example, if we hear a pattern in music where we hear a strong followed by a weak beat over and over again, that means that that song would be in what we call duple or 2 time. If the pattern is strong followed by 2 weak beats, then we would have an example of triple meter or 3/4 time. The most common example, however, would be strong, weak, 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 which is known as quadruple or 4/4 time. These meters can also be seen when a conductor leads their ensemble. By making sure that the conductor always starts with a downward motion first, that is showing the strong beat, and then any subsequent motions would be considered the weak beats. So to conduct a meter of 2/4 time would simply be down, up. To conduct a meter of 3/4 time, that would go down, out, up. Once again, the most common pattern is 4/4 time, which would be down, in, out, up. In fact, this meter is so common that sometimes in place of the 4/4 time, we might actually see the time signature as the letter C, standing for common time. In our next video, we will look at the use of eighth notes. Thank you for watching.